Danish manufacturer ID2ME today presented here in Munich its very first smartphone, the ID1. Okay, I know it's available first starting in Denmark and in Germany, but they will appear in several markets. And especially what's so important about this phone is the user interface, because this is estimated to be very good in one-hand usage. So if you have always problems with your phones, especially because this is Android 5.1, your big Android phone using it with one thumb, this is the solution. So I will show you a little bit later, but let's start nevertheless with the hardware. First of all, I would like to present you some of the colors, because you can interchange these covers here. Just rip it off like in good old Nokia times. And this is because the CEO of ID2ME comes from Nokia. So he brought with this idea, I guess 7 colors are available, and one, the red one, is included in the serial package here from the black one. We have on the back side a Sony camera, 13 megapixels, videos in Full HD, front camera with 5 megapixels and a 5-inch screen, Full HD resolution. Even if you can rip off here, but I can't do because you have to first interchange these ones here, so I let go. But they wanted to say that the battery is fixed, 2500 milliamps, and that's an octa-core processor by MediaTek, the 6752 to be precise, meaning 8 cores, 1.7 gigahertz, and 2 GB of RAM. Internal memory is 16, and here you have these 2 slots, one for the nano SIM and the second one for micro SD or a second nano SIM if you want to. It's supported with up to 64 GB. Plus, of course, 4G, dual SAY HSPA, Wi-Fi AC, NFC, everything. And just regular Android with all the Play Store and everything, but you have that special app launcher included into the operating system. And it's working like this, as you can see here. Horizontal movements will you bring through the categories, or let's say home pages, maybe like that in the normal regular Android language. And then you have, once you have chosen your category, you have vertical movements up and down to swipe through, for example, like this one. And if you remove your finger from the touchscreen, then this app is chosen like this. So that's why that whole interface is called drag and release. So drag here and choose what you want to, and then release and then choose. So in case some of you, I know you will, are saying, okay, that takes quite a long time to start that app, for example, here, release, and then, okay, and then it's coming. That's something you will need, because imagine that you're somewhere here and you have a movement and say, okay, I am already on the bottom here because I started too low or something. Then you have to grab, and that's the time you need, because you can now move here upside again, or like this one again. Let me go here. You need a little training, of course. And then if you want, if you have found what you want, for example, let's go into the settings here. One a little bit up. Oops. You need training. I know, some hours or maybe even days. I've just tried it for 5 minutes here, so I hope you will understand. And especially, it's a little bit hard in front of the camera here, because I'm not seeing quite good through my display. But here we are in the settings. Release this one, and then you have the original Android settings. And all this here in that launcher you can set up here in sensitivity. You see every single thing you might want to adjust. This is choose category, this is the horizontal. Choose app, that's the vertical. And down here, that's what I wanted to say, app launch delay in seconds. So you can pull this to 0, but then you have the problem that you cannot grab if you want to choose this one here and say, okay, I need to grab around. No chance at all. So if you release here at that second without any delay, you see you're starting the app. So I would recommend to leave this setting around this one, or at least at 1.5 seconds or something like this, depending on how quick you are. But you can go up to, if you're just a little bit with the motorical haptics not so familiar, then go to the 1.4 seconds. Then it will take some time to start the app, but you have way more time to grab here and to do what you want, go up there, you know what I mean. So you can have this, and especially you want to see that you can, of course, change all this, what I've called like your home pages, for example. Just tap on one and you can have via drag and drop here, change the setting. And on the left side, you see the first priority is, of course, the left one. Then second priority, one up and one down. Third priority, you know, like a clock one, and you can have this one here. And of course, you can drag and drop the whole package, like you know it with your home page, for example, on Android. The only thing that's fixed, and of course, add some additional apps here. That's this. And the only thing that's fixed are the favorites, because they are needed this one. If you just, wherever you are, whenever you are, just a swipe up or a little swipe down here, and you are starting in the favorites. So again, just to demo it with one hand, and then just pick it up and one swipe more, or just go here to start the phone. So with just 2 taps, start the launcher, choose the app, you are wherever you want, and you start always here in the favorites. I guess it's very logical, very easy. You need some time to get used to it. You will need some time to adjust the timings to your personal preferences, of course. But on the other hand, I do not know anything from manufacturers like Samsung or whatever that has a real one thumb right from the start, from the scratch, like that. You know, you can drop down the screen to the lower half. You can minimize it. There are a lot of solutions, but something like that I've never seen. Or not, at least in a phone you really can buy on the market. And that brings me to timings and, of course, what it costs. Here in Germany, we start with 399 euros, and you can pre-order right now. Delivery will start on April 6th, and then, depending on your market, you need some days for post. And 399 for a 5-inch Android phone is a lot, of course, especially if you compare to, let's say, Huawei Honor 5X or something. It's way more expensive, sure. But in case you are someone of these guys, for example, riding often in a bus or in the metro and have or coffee in your left hand, using your phone only with one hand, and always had that problem that it's not really that thing you want to have, this might be an interesting solution for us, for you. So I wanted to introduce the ID2ME ID1. So I can't wait to see your opinions. So please leave them in the comments below. What do you think of the phone? What do you think of the price, and especially of that user interface? So that's enough for a moment for presenting you that interface from the ID2ME ID1. Thanks for watching, take care, and bye.